Okay, I've got the frames in. That is a weak attempt at trying to make, like kind of a roof to the frame, if you know what I mean. Over here, I'm probably not going to do anything because of that platform. I need to do something with that platform, like, because now it looks like it's harsh cutoff rather than an actual loft. Okay, I did not do much on the floor. I just made it practically just planks. I wanted just to do this instead of, the pattern that I usually do because, I don't know, I just wanted to do something different. And I did do something different. Okay, I've got all of those shulkers cleared. The area's done. The Inferno smelter's done. Or at least the interior. So now what we need to do is just get all of the shop stock that I've been piling up and move it there. Okay, there it is. That area will probably be fixed eventually, but oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. Yeah, I made a duo smelter just so that's easier for me to smelt some things for stock. Like, I'm planning about selling copper as well since I have so much. That does raise the question, however. Can copper blocks be smelted? No, it has to be just raw copper. Okay, that makes sense. I was guessing no. Just needed to make sure. Alright, we are inside of the Inferno smelter. We've got all of our stock packed away inside of shulker boxes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay out some chests and basically share my thoughts. So here's what I'm thinking. Starting at the very left would be some smelted goodies, would be some fuels and that sort of stuff. Because what is an Inferno without a fuel? Or without fuel, yeah. And then once we get over here, I don't know if I'm going to put anything on this wall. But in this corner would be where I have all of the minerals that I'm going to be selling. I'm planning about selling all minerals except for diamonds, gold, and netherite. So that include iron, emeralds, lapis, redstone, not quartz, but yeah, lapis, redstone, iron, emeralds, copper, and possibly coal. And this area would probably be done to last, but over here, there would probably be an ender chest there, and also right here would be a chest with all of the Inferno smelter tokens. Basically, how this would work is you'd get a token, and it would allow you to enter this area upstairs, or use the Inferno smelter. I think it would probably win diamond for 2, or this is actually the actual Inferno smelter, if you know what I mean. It's basically going to be a furnace XP grinder up here. If you if you insert a ticket, it'll open up the furnace XP grinder, and you can basically grab as much XP as you want from the furnace, and then you'll be good to go. So I get a little bit of money, and they get a lot of XP. That's kind of the idea of the tickets. But from there, I'm just going to sell some things which aren't from the Inferno that I have a lot of, like, for example, string, wool, bone blocks, that sort of stuff. This might even continue all the way around there. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this area just yet. But yeah, those are the my general layouts or general layout ideas. Now I'm going to put some prices experimentally cheap. Just to see how supply and demand work. The prices would definitely be subject to change, however. You know what? I just decided to do it on the opposite side, actually, because why not? Doesn't really matter. I'm also going to just white dye that and possibly glow ink it so that's more visible later on. So over there, I've made a row of chests. That'll be basically just container for a lot of different things, or at least, no, I'm thinking this will be container for like wool since I'm getting so much of it. And is there anything I'm getting more than wool? Maybe amethyst? I don't know. Although I'm going to have this set up for things I get a lot of, basically. Okay, that should do it. This should do for just saying how it's experimentally cheap. Might make it more expensive, less expensive. Well, probably more. Probably not less. Because I was selling it 1 diamond a stack in Season 2, and that did pretty well for wool. Yeah, that's wool over there. I might not do string, but instead just wool and scaffolding, because I feel like last season I did not get a lot of string sales at all, since people just have, I don't even think I got a single one, just because people have string just lying around everywhere. Okay, this is kind of the valuables corner complete. This will also be emeralds, but yeah, I've got coal over here, redstone, lapis right next to each other. I'm actually going to be getting a cleric either this episode or next episode to fit in my starter base somewhere. Maybe a few extra villagers for more infinite emeralds, but basically I really want to stock redstone and lapis from the clerics, and also bottles of enchanting. So, or actually that could actually compete with business. So no. But yeah, redstone and lapis, those are yeses. Those are definitely a yes. And what I mean is 1 diamond for 16, I mean 1 diamond for 16 blocks and not ingots. Now this is actually not going to be coal. This is going to be amethyst right here, because that kind of is a mineral as well. Although it's not really, since it's kind of poking out. Or at least that's my logic. I don't really consider amethyst a precious mineral personally. I usually consider things which are like considered ores, like coal, iron, copper, gold, lapis, redstone, diamonds, netherite, emeralds, those things as ores. Or meant as precious minerals. Now, with most of those prices, or with most of the things I'm selling, I'm trying not to compete with anyone. I'm trying to just be kind of an isolated a bit, if you know what I mean. Because I just feel like competition's a bit evil in some ways. Although if we go in here, Mr. B-Boy is selling amethyst at an extremely expensive price. He's being asked to be outcompeted, especially with someone who has an amethyst farm. So yeah, not only am I selling it 4 times cheaper, but it's also the crystals, or the shards, rather than the actual blocks, so you have more use with it. B-Boy, I think I might have just destroyed you in the war. I'm sorry. But I think I might have. Now, I do have some of those chests within columns on the floor, although I'm also having some like this perched up a bit. Kind of spread out like that. Yeah. So now I'm going to sell the rest of my stuff like this, just perched up. Now over here, that'll probably be lava, bamboo. Maybe these two could be bamboo both. I don't know. Maybe one could be bamboo, one could be scaffolding. I'll think about it. But yeah, lava over there, then bamboo, then kelp in this area. Now lava is 1 diamond for 4 on the buckets back. That could be a bit expensive. Bamboo, 1 diamond for 6 stacks. Kelp will be 3 diamonds a stack. And I don't know what to do with 4th. Maybe I'll have 2 bamboo chests. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so yeah, kelp blocks, 3 diamonds a stack. Bamboo, 1 diamond for 6 stacks. Same thing there, lava, 1 diamond for 4. Those are kind of the smelting stuff. And I'm also going to have some signs up here saying, maybe just directing the audience, or not the audience, the customers. Okay, we've got straight from the Inferno, and not from the Inferno. Sorry, I had to do that again. You know, it's funny because I was actually planning that the entire time. Just to say that. Anyways, over here we're going to have the, non-infernated. Yes, that's not a word. The non-infernated items, so like bone blocks and that sort of stuff. I forget what else I have in there that's not from the Inferno. Okay, so we got pork chops, arrows. I'm actually going to switch out to arrows as well, since arrows is kind of a bulk item. Also, another important thing to note about how I like to run shops and that sort of stuff is that I usually go for a balanced price rather than a really cheap price. Now that'll be very important for later on in the season as my shop develops, especially if someone tries to outcompete me, because oftentimes, I could compete back, although I might in some cases just buy them out. I'm just saying. Now all I need to do is just stock these chests. I actually changed this last second to scaffolding because I just figured, why not? Since I have a string farm producing a crap lot of, string, why not just switch it to scaffolding? One of the chests is scaffolding. I mean, I'm probably going to overflow on bamboo, but that's kind of the least of my concerns now. Oh, I could have just gone it there. Yeah, let me do that. And stocked, so let's view it all with all the stock. I just filled up the scaffolding one. Arrows, almost full. Wool. Arrows is easy to get. Yeah, wool, I made a lot of storage for that since I'm getting so much string. Lava. It's decently full. Bamboo. That's like only 5 diamonds worth. I think bamboo won't be that popular, so I can just get more and more over the season. Kelp blocks, on the other hand, pretty good in supply, especially at this price, 3 diamonds a stack. And I actually think that's pretty cheap. Might even increase it because of how good kelp block of a fuel source kelp blocks are. Amethyst, looking good. Lapis, looks like it needs some help. Copper, looking pretty good. I do not know if, I don't think anyone's using copper this season as a building material. It could be for a smaller project, so that should be able to last for the season. But now there's only one thing to do, and that's to open the store. Something I've been meaning to do for so long. So let's open up the spoiler wall. Open up the store. Oh yeah, I also put gray carpets on the in front of it to stop mobs from spawning. Or not spawning, sorry, from getting through. Wait, is that how it works? Oh no, I think it has to be like gray carpet and then one underneath. Yeah, okay. I can do that sometime later. Alright, it's fixed. Oh, I need to fix this as well. I don't have any spruce wood anymore. That's a bit troublesome. It's not the end of the world though. I can live with it. But anyways, the Inferno's open! And now we can start rolling in profit, which is awesome. We can move on to the last part of the episode, which is planning out my mega base. Now first we need a lot of this. Yeah, a whole lot of this. I forget what. Did I use bricks on the bottom? I'll check. Okay, so I threw a stack inside the furnace just to crack it. Although that's not important. Do I have enough blackstone? Oh, I don't even think I do. This is going to be a pretty big mega base. Now, it's not going to be a huge scale up from Season 2. Which is why I built this large starter base. I'll get to that a bit more in just a second. But anyways, let's see. Which island do you think I'll build my mega base on? Do you think it'll be this one, this one, this one, or that one? Leave a guess down in the comments. And the answer is the one on the side right here. Yep. I decided, since this is the only uninhabited island, well, that one is uninhabited as well, that and also is close to Axolotl's Mountains, it's a really good candidate and a really good place to build our mega base. Now, over there, now we do have a plan though. I have a plan with Axolotl. What's going to happen is that she's going to build those mountains really far over here. It looks like she's still working on some mountains. Probably the area back there will be extended much more. I mean, she's got time still, but they'll come over here, as you can see that it already connects to these two pieces of land, and it'll go behind my mega base. And what would my mega base be? No other than a giant castle, since it's a medieval district. Now this area is very hilly, so basically what the plan is that it's going to be 4 flat walls. At each corner, that one it's going to be extremely hard to build, but I'm going to terraform this next episode probably. But basically, it's going to be 4 flat walls, right? The bottom will be made out of blackstone, the top made out of deep slate. There might be 2 levels, with the first one being much larger. Not exactly sure just yet. Although, what we have on the corners, I think that's corner, right? Hold on. Sorry. Oh no, it's right here. Basically, what we have on the corners is that, I'm gonna have a little circle. Okay, so that's kind of gonna be how the semicircle looks. Now, basically the dimensions from the corners, excluding the semicircles, is it's 64 wide and 72 long. Now, season 2, it was 53, or had a diameter of 53. So it's a slight upscale, not really. It's actually very slight. Although it's going to be going pretty high, so it's going to be slightly bigger, but it's not going to be much bigger, if you know what I mean. And also, it might even be easier since I don't have to place all of that water inside of my inside of here, unlike in season 2. That was practically another mega base in some ways. I would like to think that this mega base was so big that it crossed biomes, but sadly it's just close proximity. That isn't actually the case. I'm currently in the sky just taking an aerial view of this, and wow, is this massive. I think that's even bigger than that thing. Or at least it looks massive in comparison. And it's funny because until I started building this, I didn't even know how thin of a strip that little area of the forest is, because as you can see, it pops into the savanna. There's also this ravine here, which it might be really cool if there was a canal going through underneath my what's it called, my castle. That might be pretty cool, because in order to get to the rivers in the savanna area, what you have to do first is you have to go all the way around there and all the way back. So that would, having a canal will reduce times significantly. And wait, that would be even more efficient if you just made a canal there. Whatever. It might look really, I think it'll look really cool anyways, if we have like a lot of boat parking underneath there and that sort of stuff. Anyways, oh my gosh, is there so much to look for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and next episode we'll be doing some work on the mega base. We'll finally begin the thing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out!